So hey everyone, this is Rohit Kumar and welcome to Design Like Engineer. So in this video, we are going to design this practice model. This is just a practice model. There is no use of this part anywhere or in anything. So this is a practice model. So let's see how we're going to do that. But before starting how to make this model, we need to check the blueprint here. Let me show you the blueprint. Here I already had created a blueprint. This is the model number 108. So, so now here is the blueprint. This one is isometric view. You always have to remember this thing that this kind of section view is called isometric view. There's the top view, this is the front view, right view, and this is the front view and this is the right view. Okay, this is the right view, front view, and this is the top view. So we have to start with the top, and we will create the cylinder which whose height is around 40 mm, and here all the dimensions are given. Now here we need to read this thing all. Let me zoom it out. Here all the dimensions are in mm. Of course, the dimension that you can see here are in mm. The radius of the fillet is 3 mm. Which one is the fillet? Here you see in these 3 points there are fillet, and there is also one fillet here. In this part there is one fillet, and the radius of all this four fillet, this four, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 and 4, 3 mm. Okay, now the color of the part is yellow and material is steel. So the material that we are going to use for making this material part will be the steel, and the color that we will select will be is yellow. Okay, now let's start the video and let's start how to make this one. Let's see. So this is the model that I already had created, which I have shown in the starting of video. So we have to close this one. Simply close this thing. Now we have to create a new one. So I already had told you how you can start a new project. Simply you have to go here, and you can also press Ctrl plus N in your keypad. Okay, so now you have to select the parts. Now the most important thing that you have to keep in your mind that you before starting any kind of model, you have to work with the dimension. You have to specify a dimension in which we are going to work. So here we are going to select the mmgs, millimeter gram and second. Here four multiple options for of dimensions, so we have to select mmgs, millimeter gram and second. Okay, now this is one thing. Now we need to select a plane so we can start our project. So we have to select top plane because we are going to create the cylindrical body first. So top plane and make a sketch. If you are not able to select the sketch directly from here, then simply go here, click on the top plane, go to sketch, and here is the option for sketch. Simply you have to click on this option. Now here you see. Now we need to make the cylindrical part. Here is the cylindrical part. This one. Let me zoom in. Yeah, this one, and the height of this part will be 40 mm. But here you see the cylindrical part, we have to make two circles, this circle and this circle. So the diameter of this circle, here the radius is given 17.50. So we will have to take the double of 17.50. So we will do some multiplication, and the radius of this one is 10 mm. So the diameter will be 20. Okay, so let's start doing it. Start to make two circle. Make this one 20. Simply make this one 20. Now define the diameter of this one. So how? The radius of this one here is, see, this arc is 17.50. So simply make 17.50 into 2. Okay, and make this done. Here you see 35 mm. Okay, now we need to extrude this thing, make a cylindrical part. So go to surface. Sorry, I have told. Now go to extruded boss. Simply go to extruded boss, and we have to here there you can do two things. You can select mid plane, or either you can select blind. Simply select blind and make this one 40. Okay. Now here you see this one is 40. Here we had extruded this one around 40. Simply make this one okay. Now here you see our main profile is done. Now we need to make three parts. These three parts, and come down. The dimension of these three parts are given. So first we will do this one. Now here you have to do one thing. Let me zoom in. uh yeah, zoom in. The radius of the outer curvature, this outer curvature here, two arcs. The radius of the outer curvature is 9. So we have to make this one as how much? 18. Okay, 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. And the diameter for the internal circle, which we are going to use as a whole, will be 10 mm. Okay, so better to start with here. Let me zoom it out. Better to start with here, and then after this we will mirror this thing in three parts. Okay, so come here, sketch. Now select center line, make a center line like this. Give the dimension of this center line. The dimension of this center line is how much? Let me zoom it out. The dimension of here you see. We have to here you see. This construction circle shows you the dimension of this arc. Okay, so we have to take this one as 40, 80, because the here you see radius is 40. So we have to make double of it. So we will take it as 80. Okay, so make this one 80. Let me check. It's going to backward. Let's make this one 40. Okay, better to make this one 40. Let's make this one 40. But first let me check any kind of dimension is given or not. So let's take it as 40. Simply take it as 40. Here you see this 40 is fine. Again we need to make two circles, one circle and one more circle. Okay, now come here. The diameter of this circle, the internal circle, will be around 10. Why? Because it is also given in the drawing. Here you see the diameter for this circle, the inner circle, will be around 10 mm, and the diameter for the outer circle, this arc, the radius of this arc is 9. So we need to take double of it, and we already know that what is the double of 9. So it's 18. 9 plus 9 is equal to 18. So we will take this one as 18. Okay, and make this one okay. And come here, select, click here. Now it get turned into blue. Simply convert this as entity. We can also make a circle manually, but better to make this one as an entity. Okay, now again come here, start from the somewhere from here, this yellow point, make a line, make sure that the line will be vertical. Again make one more line, or you can simply mirror this thing. Why to mirror? Simply make this one. Now here you see, you have to make sure that the circle will go inside of this circle. The line will go inside of this circle. Now here we need to trim some parts. Simply trim this part and also trim this one. Now here you see get trimmed. Go to feature, go to extrude boss base. But we need to extrude this one in backward direction. Simply change the direction. And how much we need to extrude? Come here. We need to extrude this one around 15 mm. So make this one 15. Okay, and make this one done. Now here you see. Why 15? Here you see. We need to extrude this one around 15. Now here you see the thickness of this part is 15. Okay, now we need 3 copy of this part. Okay, so come here. But first, let's make a sketch. Let's make some more things on it. Simply come here. Find the origin point of this circle and make a circle like this. Bigger than this circle. Now come here, and here you see the diameter of this circle. The middle circle is 12 mm, and how much we need to extrude this thing? Around 2 mm. Here you see 2 mm. So 12 and 2. Come here, make this one 12. Okay, one more circle. Otherwise, we need to go and select extruded cut. We need to make a hole here. So better to make a circle right now. Now that no need to define the diameter of this circle, because there is already a circle here. We just needed a copy of this circle. Now go to feature, go to extruded bosses, and how much we need to extrude? Simply give dimension 2 mm and make this one okay. Now here you see, no need to do anything. Simply come here. We need 3 copy of this thing. Here you see 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we need to make 3 of it. So in feature section, you have to go to circular pattern. Simply go to circular pattern, select this one, go to direction, select this one. Here you see, and also select this one, and go to here extruded boss base, and also select this one, this part. Now here you see, everything is done. Simply make this one okay. Now you see. Now let's mix the fillet here. Now go to fillet and the radius of the fillet. How much was the radius of the fillet? The radius of the fillet is 3 mm. Okay. So give dimension 3. Select this one. Select this corner and also select this corner and make this one okay. Now here you see the upper part is ready. Now we need to make the lower part. So how? Now we will start from here. Simply select this part, click here and make this one a sketch. Now everything is done. Let me do one more thing. And yeah, this one looks perfect. Now what we need to do? We need to make this part, this profile. Okay, simply convert this as entity. Come here, select construction line, drag it down. Now what we need to do? We need to define the overall dimension, right? Overall dimension. So the overall dimension is how much? It's 50.77. Here you see 50.77, and here you see uh 15.77. Let me do one more thing. 15.77. Yeah, here you see the radius of this one is 10.77. So we need to minus 10.77 out of 50.77. So it will become all automatically 40. So the actual dimension from the center point to this point is around 40 mm, right? 40 mm. So come here, give dimension 40 mm. Simply means 40. Okay. Again, one more thing we need to do. From the center point, make left or right one more circle, one more line. Now, what we need to do? Here you see the overall dimension, the main gap between this center point and this center point is 80. So we only need to take half of it. So we will take it as 40. Here you see 80. We need to make half of it. So we will make it as 80, right? So come here. Dimension, make this as 40. Okay. Now again, we need to make one circle, right? So now the radius of this arc is 10.77. So we need to make double of it. So what is the double of it? Let's calculate. Come here, dimension, smart dimension 10.77, right? So 10.77 multiplied by 2 and done. 21.54, and again come here, select geometry line, start from here and touch it somewhere here. Now here you see the relation is already done, which is tangent. Here we already one relation is done, which is tangent. Now no need to do anything. Just from this point, make a circle like make a line like this, which connects exactly in the middle of it, and make it done. You can also drag it here. It's absolutely fine. Now we need to make copy of it. So how? Go to mirror entities. What's the what's wrong? Something's wrong. Something's wrong. What happened? Feature, sketch, feature, sketch. Let's put it here. Okay. Now again, select everything. Okay. Go here, find in a sketch. You have to find mirror. Simply find mirror. Go to mirror about and select this center line and make this one okay. Now here you see everything is done. Now again come to trim entities. Trim this thing. Trim this thing. Trim this one. Trim this one also. Now trim. I think trim this one. Now again select line and connect this line to this line. Again we need to do some more things. Go to circle with the center point, make a circle here, right? Now trim entities and simply trim this thing. Now everything is done. Make this one okay. Now go to feature and select extruded boss base. And how much we need to extrude? Change the direction and how much we need to extrude? We need to extrude this one around 15 mm also in upward direction. Okay, in upward direction. So give dimension 15. Okay, and make this one done. Now here you see. Now we need to make holes here. But let me do one thing. Yeah. Now we need to make two holes here, right? One here and one here. So I'll go to in feature section, go to hole wizard. This time you have to select the first option. Simply select first option. ISO is fine. So, you have to keep it ISO. Now come here. Now the diameter of the hole is how much? 10 mm. The diameter of this hole is 10 mm. Here you see. Let me zoom in. Come here. The diameter of this hole is 10 mm. Okay. So go here through all. Select tab 5. You have to select tab 10. Tab 10. Now head clearance. How much was the clearance? It's 14 mm. Okay, and the depth of this part is 5 mm. Here you see. Make this one for 0, 14 and wait a second, head clearance, make this one 5, 5, 5 and 14. Here you see. No need to do anything. And now go to position, select this part, make this one here and this one here. So this is wrong. Let me try it again, otherwise we will do it manually. Go to hole wizard. Simply let me select this one. Select this one, this sixth option. Now here you see. Through all, diameter, uh, come here. Depth, simple, C-size drill. Here you see multiple options, tapered, but let me select this one. Now here you see. I think this option is fine. M10, head clearance, make this one 5. Yeah, and this one makes one 14. Here you see. Underhead counter strike 19. This time let me try. Go to position, select this one. It's again happening like this. So okay, so let's do it manually. Go to hole wizard. Select this one. This one has 10, diameter 10. Position this fire face. Find the origin point of this arc and also the origin point of this arc, and here is a hole. And make this one done. Now here you see. Again, go to hole wizard. Again, this third option. This time we will take it as how much? Okay, let's leave it. Let's do it manually. Okay. Again, come here, find the origin point of this circle, find the origin point of this circle also. Now, here you see the gap of this thing is 14 mm here. The gap of the head, the diameter of the head is 14 mm, and the depth of this head is 5 mm. Okay, so make the okay. Both select both the circles, make relation equal. Through this, you can define the diameter of every circle. Here are two, but you can also use this thing and multiple circles. Now go to smart dimension and make this one 14. Go to feature, go to extruded cut, and how much? This is not 5, just I'm just 5, and make this one done. Now here you see, here is the part. Now here we need to get the fillet. So the diameter radius of the fillet is, here you see, the radius of this fillet is 3 mm. 3 mm. So go to fillet 3 mm and select this corner and make this one okay. Now here you see, it's done. Now we need to make this keyhole here. Okay. So again, you have to find the center rectangle. Select center rectangle, find a point here. Here you see this point. Make a rectangle like this. Now we need to define the dimension. So select this point, select this line, and the dimension is, let me zoom it out. Here you see. Here you see 12 mm. From the center point, the dimension of this line from the center point is 12 mm, and the thickness of this line from here, this line to this line, thickness of this part is 3 mm. Okay, so make this one 12 and make this one 3. Simply go to feature, go to extruded cut, and this time you have to select through all, not blind. Simply select through all. Now here you see, and make this one okay. Now here is our final model. Now let's select material. So go to metal, steel, select steel, select this steel, go to edit appearance and give material yellow. Now here you see, done. So here are the final part. Here you see, here's our final part. So I hope that you liked the video and you also enjoyed this video. This is just a simple practice model. No need to worry about a lot. You can also practice it on your own. This is a simple model in which I use multiple tricks. Actually, I got some problem in making this hole, but I did it manually. You can also do it manually. So this one is enough for today's video. I hope that you liked the video and I also enjoyed the video. So please go and subscribe the channel, like this video. Also put your comments, what you think about my videos and what you want to see in the next video. So I will try my best to make a new video on it. This one is enough for today's session. Bye.